name that changed the water gun game. Historian Raffi Andonian catches us up on the history of the Super Soaker.
We're talking Super Soakers, and we're talking celebrity history with Raffi Andonian. He's a celebrity historian. You know everything about the celebrities, and I'm scared of you because if we get something wrong, we get soaked. Okay, I only have one request. This hair, y'all cannot touch, okay? I got to be on air tomorrow.
I'm leaking like a sieve over here.
Okay,
the big one here.
Raffi, what's the first question?
All right, on Lonnie Johnson, who was the inventor of the Super Soaker. The first statement for you to guess is Lonnie Johnson, the inventor of the Super Soaker, was a mechanical and nuclear engineer. Is that fact or fiction?
Fact.
I'm gonna go fact.
All right, y'all are right. It is a fact. He was a nuclear engineer who actually worked at a nuclear laboratory and worked on nuclear reactors, believe it or not. So pretty advanced science stuff.
Kidding.
And actually worked on projects with satellites or, spaceships to Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter, believe it or not.
With NASA, right?
With NASA, that's right. That's
so
right.
I get a bonus point of not being soaked.
Right.
Great.
You saved your hair.
Next question.
All right. Lonnie Johnson, the inventor, of course, invented the Super Soaker when he was working on the B-52 bomber.
Fiction.
I'm gonna say fiction.
I'm gonna say fact.
All right.
so
it is a fiction. So she got. Now, he was in the Air Force. He was in the Air Force, and he was working on a B-52, but not at this time. He actually has a father who's a World War II veteran, so it's really fitting. He actually was, I think it's also fitting that he was in the Air Force because I don't know if you realize this, but when you finish in the Air Force after your final flight, they actually do a hose down, a soaking of you afterwards. You get in front of your plane and they just hose you down with a fire hose. It's kind of funny. However, the way he invented this was he was in his bathroom working on a heat pump, just experimenting, and he sprung a leak and he realized that pressure can lead to something like this. So he was not working on the plane, but it came out in his bathroom.
Look at that.
Nice. Nice.
Yay, we're winning, Tim.
How about one more?
Yeah, let's do another.
Lonnie Johnson was inspired by a guy named George Washington.
That is a fact. George Washington Carver.
You got it. It is George Washington. Tuskegee.
What? I got it right. So what was that about?
George Washington. Now, he was, of course, was long after George Washington Carver. That's it. But it's so fitting because he grew up in Alabama in the segregated period. Now, not during George Washington Carver's lifespan. Lonnie Johnson's too young for that.
Right.
But growing up in Alabama, Tuskegee's based in Alabama, he was the only black entry into the science fair at the state level. He won, and then later went on to, like his idol, George Washington Carver, have more than 100 patents, because of course Carver himself was a grand inventor in the 19th century. So I think that's a really fitting story for his inspiration, and then to go on to achieve many things, including many patents, not just the Super Soaker.
How about that? That's pretty cool.
I think it is cool.
Awesome.
So,
like he had
hey,
a
I'll give you
wild
one last little trivia question. How many of this type of Super Soakers do you think exist? How many varieties?
Varieties. I'm gonna say over 100.
Yeah, it's close to 200, almost
Over 200 million?
200 million sold, yes. That's why he's in the National Toy Hall of Fame, gave a speech at the Smithsonian.
Raffi,
so really,
thank you so much.
really fitting.
There you go. Go get soaked. I'll take it all.
Bye, y'all.